Hey Fire Peeps, I'm Melanie Florence and this is Miss Melly Flows Vibe Life. This is the Hot Tea Weekly for the fire people. So this is if you've got a strong fire influence in your charts, or if you are looking at your soul, your spirit, your passion, this would be the reading for you. So this week we have Friday the 13th. So we're in the middle of Halloween and Friday the 13th. So we've got a little bit of witchy still overflowing in here. So I've chosen a few more witchy decks. Alright, so what I'm going to do is draw a few different cards from a few different decks to start with, give us an idea of what's going on around the fire peeps, and then I'm going to do a Greenwood reading for, go through the Greenwood reading to what's going on for the week for us. So I mix up a bit, I do two different readings I've been doing. So I hope that you're well. So this is interesting. Let's see what we've got. So I've pulled out the Blessed Bee deck, which is from Lucy Cavendish. Like, fire people get the boxes because you're always my starters. So, what have we got here? Right, so Friday the 13th coming up. Blessing for unity where there was once division. Okay. So if there's been a spot where you've had a problem, there's a blessing here for unity where things have been separated. If you've been separated from a loved one, this would indicate that we're going to have some sort of unity come towards. Maybe you've been feeling separated inside of yourself, inside of your spirit, and you're looking for unity. That would be that sort of card. Maybe. So Friday the 13th, let's do a little bit of history. Friday the 13th, oh, so this is the spellcasting oracle. Okay, so Friday the 13th is originated from like 1307. It was the Knights of Templar and they were driven out, and so it has a few different origins in the background in there. So we see it as unlucky or lucky, but it was about them being driven out of France and Italy by the Pope and the French King because they were richer and they owed them money. So, oof, with this unity, we're gonna have truth. Okay, so that's good. And from the Goddess Dream Oracle, we have, let's see, for the fire peeps for this week. So this week is interesting. Let's see. So we've got the truth is going to come out. The truth of you, maybe. So I've been working on some videos to break up. Oh, there it is. As soon as I start talking, see, that's how it works. Concentrate on shuffling, I can shuffle. Don't concentrate on shuffling, they pop out. Forgiveness, passion, compassion, and kindness. There seems to be a trend in these cards. All right, so somebody might come forward by the sounds of that, or you're willing to forgive something, and that's going to bring you harmony and unity. Like the truth is going to come out and you might have compassion for that. Okay. Alright, and two cards, maybe we'll see, from the Earth Magic. Alright, I really like this deck. It just has earthy elements. So, the ebb and the flow, the ocean, the in and the out. The dirt under my nails from me weeding yesterday. Okay. So, the in and the out. The ebb and the flow of it all, the tide and time and tide. And it heals, it waits for none of us, but it heals us. Alright, I've got a little stand here. One more from the Earth Magic deck. So yeah, I'm making some different videos, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to break down the tarot decks. So if you're interested in learning about the tarot deck, I'm going to break them up. I tried doing them yesterday, really failed, epic fail. But yeah, if you're interested, I'm going to break them down by suit. And then the Upper Arcana, probably do two videos in the Upper Arcana because it's fairly big. So sort of suits by the element, like, and break them down because I've got like a whole heap of different tarot decks now from this collection. One more card for the fire peeps. Yeah, there it is. Did you see that? Alright. And you will receive fog, veiled. So this sounds like that sort of goes with our truth element in there. That there's been something fogged, there's been a veil perhaps. Perhaps you feel like you've been floating through a fog and you really haven't been connected to it all. But there's going to be something. There's going to be something that removes this fog. This truth will unveil that. All right. Yeah, so I'm going to break them down into different elements, and yes, they look like they'll end up being about half an hour long, but it was more so because I got like a whole heap of decks to go along with the greenwood, which I'm going to have to shuffle really well because I split it up. Yeah, I got a whole heap of decks to go with the greenwood, and in those, they're all really different, and it really shows different elements and the different spins from different decks. And so I want to work out how to show that video right, because I did it 3 times wrong yesterday. So I want to work out how to do a really informational video on the tarot, and you know, really learning the cards and stuff. While I shuffle these out, give me a second, because I did throw them into soup the other day, and it's good to go through your deck every once in a while. Make sure you haven't got a card missing. I'm going to put it somewhere off to the side. I had done that with Temperance. Alright, good shuffle in there. Let's see what we've got. So I'm going to turn it down so you can see it build. Alright, I'm going to turn these to the side. Just give me 1 second. Sorry. Alright, 5 people. So, I'm going to turn it down so you can see the reading. And what we've got on the table. So the first card is for your present state. It's where we're at. Alright? It's where we're at in the journey. First card for your present state. This is the Archer. So this is your potential energies. This is everything you've got. This is what you know, your skills, your aims. You've learnt, you're breathing, you've learnt to put it in the right spot. So this is taking on the world on a really material basis, like really aiming at what you want, really taking charge. In a traditional deck, this would be the Chariot. Right, so this is a real great place for you to start, fire peeps. Alright, so the next card is your spiritual mediator. So if this was an egg, this would be the yolk, and then we're looking at the white that's surrounding it. Alright, spiritual mediator for the earth, for the fire peeps. Alright, fire people. Okay. Alright, so fire. So we've got a fire card. This is celebration. So this could be the marriage card, but this is a celebration of your family, of your spirit, of your passion, of your things that make your heart, of your home. You know, the sun that is setting on stuff, but this is a rest card, sort of. This gives you a place to celebrate everything around you. Okay, nice. So the next card is your conscious will. So this would be the card that, you know, this is the 2 energies that are surrounding your present state and the next energy that's surrounding you, your will to celebrate. This unity, got a unity. All right, your unconscious empathy is a 4 of air. So 4 arrows. So when we're talking arrows, we're talking mind, we're talking our conscious, we're talking our thoughts, our anxiety, and this is really taking a time of rest for yourself and resting your mind. This doesn't mean that you're not doing anything. It means that you're putting your fears and your doubts and your worries to rest. Good spot to meditate. 2 healing cards in a row. All right, the next card is your source of your power. It's your driving force. What's going to drive you? What's driving you? Oof. Okay, so this is the Queen of Stones. So when we're talking stones, we're talking practicality. We're talking, you know, really being earthy, this sensual, earthy mother that really protects and, you know, has collected for her young and has got her her strength and her passion. So this is really about, you know, if that's not a person in your life, then this is you wanting to have that strength and having that earthy, nice, sensual feeling about yourself. All right, so the next card is your unconscious will. So this is your conscious will. This is your unconscious empathy. Your conscious will and your unconscious empathy. All right, what are we unconsciously thinking about? All right, so this is the 10 of stones. This is your apple tree. This is your home. This is this home. You know, so this is protecting that. This is protecting your material realm. This is really looking at your home, you know, where that is, what is the heart of that, like, and really making yourself something very stable. That's your strength. You may be looking at like buying, or what is that stability. All right, so the next card is your challenge is off the table. Oh, justice. All right, so this is a card of what you put in is what you get out. All right, and this is really about, you know, the roots of who you are, like is the stability of that tree. This is an ultimate karma card with the justice card coming out. And so inside of this truth and this forgiveness and this ebb and flow that you've got here, you know, and this unity that you're looking for, this is sort of that card, and it's waiting for justice to turn up, or the challenge is to see, you know, that your roots are strong and that's made your tree. But this is a respect and a karma card in justice in our challenge. All right, so what is the healing element? What's the healing element for our fire people? Okay. So this is the next, if we're looking at the Queen, this is the Empress. This is, you know, inside of here, she's expressing her truth. She's having a rebirth, and it's her path that she's walked to her inner self. And there's this strength of the dragon, this spirit, this strength of the elk, I think, oak, like... And we have the Shila Negeg, which is this protection, but it's a rebirth, and it's this earthy fertility and expressing that idea. And so this is really being able to express this earthiness of yourself and see yourself as the Empress, not just the Queen. You know, you want this stability, and this here, the healing element, is saying that's, and you're going to express that's where you're at. All right. So, ooh. One card left to go into our middle in here. We pulled this bit tight. It's a different sort of reading to what you'd see, but this is our outcome card in here. What have we got? Our outcome card. What have we got coming out of this for us? Okay. All right, fire people. With all of this strength and this justice and this celebration and looking for your home, this is taking responsibility. Now, burdens are different to responsibility. This is letting go of your burdens. This is letting go of people and their burdens and handing them back their burdens. This is you taking responsibility for the respect of your faith and respect of your passion, and taking responsibility for who you are, your truth. You know, relieving yourself of that veil of fog. You know, this is a real truth spot inside of there, inside of that fire. So, all right, fire peeps, I really hope you enjoyed that. This is a nice clearance spot for you. You're really looking for earthy things. I can see that, you know, there's going to be a build in here. You're really looking to stabilize you as a being and express that in a really earthy, feminine way. So take responsibility of who you are. And the big thing with responsibility is really handing back those sticks to other people, that it's not yours. These ones aren't. And so taking what's yours and putting the burdens aside, taking your responsibility as a soul and your spirit. So that's what that's sort of sitting. This is a real interesting, and we've got a lot of fertility inside of this. It's a fertile time for you. So I really hope that you like this and it resonates with you. If you'd like to hit like and subscribe, that'd be excellent. Share it with your friends. I am, again, going to do a whole heap of different readings, so if you hit subscribe, you'll be alerted to those, and I really hope that wherever you are, you're safe and well. Mahalo.